Love and light. This is CYNETHA Jade. Most call me Love. Love and light to you. If this message has reached you, chances are you were guided here by your higher self and or spiritual guidance team. I appreciate each and every one of you who will be a dear and click that like button. And if you enjoy the vibe, I dare you, go on ahead and subscribe and get ready for good vibes. I am not a doctor, nor am I offering any legal or medical advice. Please note all readings are timeless and for entertainment purposes only. Also, please note the description box below each and every video on the channel. Therein you'll find the ways with which to connect with your girl, as well as any payment information for those looking to tip, donate, book a personal reading, or more. If you're still here, you're supposed to be. So let's get on with your sessions, shall we? Love and light, it's your girl Love, back at it with another session. You guys, this is a general collective reading. Please, please be a dear and only take what resonates for you. Only take what makes sense for you, okay? So this reading, though it's a general collective, may not be for everyone. And that's okay too. I really appreciate you guys supporting nonetheless, hitting that like button, triple checking to make sure you're still subscribed with us, and actually making sure the notifications are switched over to all and out of the quote personalized area of the menu. Okay, thank you so much to my A1 day ones, right? Welcome back, you guys, and thank you to those that really, maybe you just find yourself stumbling across the path. I need you to know nothing really just happens, okay, you guys? So everything happens for a reason in some small or large measure. So there's that, and welcome just the same. Much love and light to you all. Alrighty, so whoever I'm speaking to, there is hella significance to Instagram. I don't know if you spend a lot of your days and nights on there. Okay, I'm not calling anyone out. It's just I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. There could be some significance to the number 6. Doesn't have to be the case. And I'm also hearing if and when you should play truth or dare, you do tend to pick the truth. I don't know how fun that is, but maybe your truth is much more fun than the dare. Take what resonates here. But out of those 6 cards, let's see, we've got we've got 5 of them indicating specifically Instagram. So that tells me there is a lot of time spent there, whether on the part of you in your current energies or not. Take what resonates here. There is heavy voyeurism there. And by there, again, I'm talking Insta. Okay. And let's see here. The situation is you've been speaking to this person. This is somebody that you know. This is somebody that has hurt you. This is somebody that, you have read the DMs, the text over and over again. And or they yours through this app, again, Instagram. And there were some photos sent back and forth as well. So this is not somebody where it's like, okay, well, I know it's, Michael and I said some words. You would have said words and, sent pictures as well with those words. And, whatever and what all over that was encompassing, is between you and whoever the other honey bun is here at play. Okay. And play, someone may have been, okay? So there is some disjointed energy here. You guys are seemingly like on rocky terms, or maybe no terms at all, like maybe not even seemingly, keyword there, on each other's radar. And the situation is really, that couldn't be further from the truth, at least on the part of one or more of you here connected to this, okay? So we've got this Queen of Cups coming out, indicating justice. So for some here, again, general collective, so pardon me while I run through all of the channels here. some of you, you are coming out as this Queen of Cups energy. Queen of Cups, she's highly intuitive. So this is someone that, you would be able to understand whether or not something should have gotten off the ground, whether or not it did with this person, right? You would have used your senses about you in at least attempting navigating some of the waters that this person was offering with this connection or this situationship, right? Or relationship, but I'm not getting any strong energies of like, extreme covenant energy. Just saying, I'm not getting that this is necessarily like someone's literally married with someone and you have a physical separation or a legal separation, but that could be the case since I'm talking about it. We also have the Ace of Rods or the Ace of Wands coming out on the other side of, again, this Queen of Cups with this Justice. There is high key significance to the mental space here, because this Justice card definitely has the scales, right? Makes sense. But an upright sword, that also tells me that there's some significance to Archangel Michael, all right, working for you and, possibly for this connection as well as this new path, okay? Some of you really, whether guy, girl, what have you, this Queen of Cups is literally speaking energy, not genitalia, okay? But the Queen of Cups does tend to be more psychically in tuned, does tend to be more universally aligned with the energies of a divine feminine, whether guy, girl, what have you. So take what resonates here. And of course, you have and are essentially justice is the way that I'm reading this with this Ace of Rods. I mean, you're backed by divinity, you're backed by Archangel Michael, you're backed by your own level measure of intuition here, collective member. So this is really beautiful energy, and it makes sense that we're now moving into the High Priestess energy and the Empress, okay, on the other side of her. Now, general collective, right? Take what resonates. Some of you, not everyone, this is definitely dealing with an LGBTQ plus situationship, relationship, connection, okay? And so if that is the case, there could be some significance to two female appearing individuals and or two different types of feminine energy. And I have to say it that way because one feminine would be more in the receptivity or divine feminine type of energy, and the other, okay, would be actioning out more so in a masculine type of energy, okay? And again, you guys, irregardless of whether you are physically in a meat suit of guy, girl, what have you, take what resonates here. Okay, so there's a lot of transitioning, rebirth, okay, that I'm seeing from the cards here and energetically feeling. There's a lot of like glow up energy even attached to the collective members side of things, as well as for some your persons as well, okay? That could be the high key significance to this Justice card wielding not only those Libran scales, okay, energetically, but also quite nicely, dare I say, the sword of clarity. It's giving the sword of clarity and truth, which is normally portrayed in the Ace of Swords card, okay? But we do have that divine ace energy, breakthrough assistance energy coming out just on the other side of this Justice card. Again, a friendly reminder, and that is the Ace of Rods or the Ace of Wands. And that has high key significance to, just a new zest for life, a new path, a new lease on life, some may say, okay? But this is really this divine energy of, again, the Ace of Rods is backed heavily, dare I say heavenly, by the sun, solar energy, okay? So sun god Ra comes to mind, ancient Egypt comes to mind, as well as that solar plexus and dare I say sacral and root chakras, okay? Just kind of all swirling around about energetically, all right? And so this really is a telltale sign and significance, dare I say, of that glow up energy that you, Queen of Cups, whether guy, girl, what have you, on the part of the collective members energy, really have been transitioning through. And that's beautiful energy leading you to the World card, okay? And the Emperor, okay? And again, this is on the other side of that High Priestess Empress energy as well, okay? So For some, we're really talking about levels and measures of duality being honored along the path of ascension, the path of transition, this transformative process, okay? Really honoring masculine and feminine energies, which we've already kind of, talked about, highlighted as well. And again, the masculine energy, whether guy, girl, what have you, you can literally be a female that is overarching the masculine energy, more comfortable in their masculine energy, right? Sitting in the forward prowess, and that energy is really a go-getter type of energy, boss-like type of energy, very firm, very strategic, okay, all about action, right? And so the yin and yang effect to that, the opposite side of the spectrum, would of course be the feminine energy, and again, that is the receptivity energy, the ideation of I don't chase, I attract, right? I am worthy to receive. Okay, so of course, on the other side of balancing that out, of course, you get immediately to that Ace of Rods, or that assistive breakthrough energy that creates that zest for life again, right? That power, if you will, coming back to life type of regenerative type of energy with that World card. But this also brings in this counterpart, this partner, however you should say it, however you would. Okay, and it looks like on the other side of you, really grounding down, understanding self, understanding aspects of duality of self, right? Maybe even aspects of duality of individuals in general course, in general cause. You do get some sort of extra solidarity to your foundation. Okay, so whatever you're building upon, this could be specifically in business. It doesn't have to be the case, because you guys, the King of Pentacles coming out, okay, it does indicate like earth sign placements, and it does indicate pentacles as far as resources and money, and I get that. However, I'm mindful just to, offer up the friendly reminder that pentacles do often speak to just the same, aside from those others, really being satiated with one's self, with one's valuation of one's worth. Okay, and again, that calls back into that understanding of at least that divine feminine type of ideation. I am worthy to receive, and so therefore, it's kind of giving, because I exist, I attract, kind of thing. And so with you coming out on the other side of this King of Pentacles, for some, and we're going to circle back around and re-explain this for others that maybe aren't resonating with this aspect, especially if you're not an entrepreneur or not intending to be, etc., right? But just to wrap up this part, basically, you come out on top understanding, like, there's no way in hell I could go back and reverse any of this to the point where I just no longer know who the fuck I am and like what I'm worthy, what I bring to the table, what I want at my table, what I will at my table in my court, and it's not about being a control freak. It's just about holding yourselves, in that path of worthiness, right? And so the interesting thing is, this person that we're talking about, okay, this person could be an earth sign. Doesn't have to be the case, okay? For those not resonating with the business aspect, okay, because I know we're talking about DMs, Instagram. Sorry for the sidecar message there, but I'm not here to manipulate the cards nor the channeling, all right? Hopefully that makes sense. But anywho, so this person could actually be in business, because King of Pentacles, I tell you, whether guy, girl, what have you, they're usually pretty good in the boardroom. The bedroom, I can't really guarantee that every time, right? And of course, with the heart space energy and emotions and that, might leave something to be desired, perhaps. I'm not here to word curse. But, those type of energies, they do produce power couple possibilities, I'll say it that way. So maybe you guys could have been, at certain points of the path, really just trying to be focused on business. Maybe you were, initially engaging for the proposition to work and or to contract in a future date, in a future method, right? However this worked out. But the long and short of it is, what may be hidden unto you right now, especially if you've been thinking about this person and you have a heart and mind to engage with this person, irregardless of what might have, panned out in the past. This person, you definitely, Queen of Cups, would feel at certain parts this person manifesting you, and they could also feel the same, because I'm getting that for some here, you have been rereading those texts, those messages, searching profiles for a reason. And really, at its root, I'm not even going to get through like the egoic stuff and the fearful type of nature and the things that delay the inevitable. I just want to get to the truth. The truth is that this person is your match. I mean, if there were, if a matchmaker, this card says if a matchmaker profiled everyone, all right, that you've dated, that you've, spoken with, that you've admired even, right? They would say that this person is at least a great match for you on paper, but Spirit's saying in spirit and in truth, and this goes back to this Justice card with this upright held sword, likened to that of Archangel Michael's sword of clarity and truth, which is often utilized is often portrayed to be part of that breakthrough divine assistance that the aces do offer. And I'm mindful, yes, we don't have the Ace of Swords, but we do damn sure have the Ace of Rods right next to this card of Justice, which really doesn't always carry a sword energy with it. So there is hella significance to that. And Queen of Cups, I'm sure, whether guy, girl, what have you, you wholly understand that, okay? And so for some, this Emperor energy is connected to business, and others, this Emperor energy is connected to, really divine timing, I want to say, with this person, this individual, whether guy, girl, what have you, okay, take what fits. It's kind of a mixed bag, you guys, if you ask me. I really am just, swirling about here energetically, trying to figure out if there is like a larger portion of one type of energy versus the other. And it's really, I don't know, it's just I'm getting threes, the energy of three. I don't know why. So I guess that could be hetero, I guess that could be LGBTQ plus, and I guess that would be the business. So I mean, I guess that's my guide saying, yeah, I hit all the points. Hopefully that makes sense. And then on the other side of this king here, we've got the Lovers, and the bottom of the deck is a Page of Swords, okay? And so really the long and the short of it is, this is your match, okay? Energetically, yes. Spiritually, yes, okay? The divine timing means that, you are supposed to be in whatever energy is balanced, okay? Excuse me, somebody really does need to somebody does need to cleanse, because I just was like mid-word and just started to like really expel, some air, and I don't have need to do that. So that is a synchronicity, and maybe this is a synchronicity on the part of the person on your mind's energy, right? As to why we're talking about divine timing still, right? Maybe they do need to invite some more of that clarity in. That Archangel is definitely assisting you and your person with gaining. That your angels, of course, as well as archangels and ancestors, and just other aspects of your spiritual guidance team are definitely assisting with as well, with that World card energy. And the World card, you guys, really talks about closing out cycles. Now, why would you do that? To make way for the new, right? Not because it's the end all be all. Some of you, I'm getting through the channeling, this person may actually be manifesting you, and you may actually have understanding of that, but you may actually question. And the Justice card stands. If this is someone that you believe you could make something work with, then know that you can. I think more so the question would be at this point, this juncture, what do you want? And that's something that you definitely, irregardless of whether or not you, choose to pick up the ball and roll it one more again with this individual or not, would definitely need to know. I mean, it's high time you should know who you are, what makes you tick, what you want, what you will tolerate, and what you will not, right? So that's just the truth, the gospel, if you will, for every last one of us at this point. And again, we are in this new earth energy, right? It is really actioning out before our eyes, you guys. A lot a lot more behind the scenes has been occurring astrologically, yes, but spiritually, of course, for such a time as this, for this current dispensation. And so be mindful to give yourselves grace. You may not have all the awareness or clarity yet as to whether or not you should, or even wholeheartedly, should I say, desire to actually, kind of like pick up thy rod or thy sword and venture on in a progressive type of manner with this individual. But Spirit is saying, this ultimately is your match. Of course, you have free will to choose, to decide. I think my best advice to you at this point, collective, is irregardless of your decision, what you should not do in this case is not make a decision, because that's really going to be probably what proves the most detrimental over that of making any of the other decisions afforded unto at this time. All right, hopefully that helps. Hopefully that has given someone a leg and measure of clarity that they were looking for and desired. And thank you so much for checking out another channel message. Gosh, you guys didn't even have to do that much. And if you're really still here with me, oh, I freaking love you. Love and light.